Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make the Chevron bracelet. This is a really good one for beginners, and I recommend that you already know how to make the candy stripe before you move on to this one. You can certainly start with this one, but it will be a little easier for you if you already know how to make the candy stripe. So if you don't know how to make it, I have a tutorial for that too. It's up on my channel, but today I'm going to show you how to make the Chevron bracelet. So as usual, I'm just picking out some embroidery floss colors. I picked these out because I have a lot of them left to use up, but they kind of remind me of camping, being outdoors. So I've cut about 3-foot strands, but they're actually really long strands folded in half, so they're about 6 feet each. And I do have a loop for this one, but I'm going to tape it down for you guys today because I think that makes it easier for you to see. So I'm just going to take my loop, tie a knot, so that I will be able to hook it onto my water bottle later, because I find that it's easier to carry a bracelet around like that when you have it on a bottle. But for now, I'm just going to tape it down with the loop under my tape and then show you guys how to make this bracelet. So to start, I want to organize my strings so that they're mirrored to each other from the outside. So I'm going to put my light green strands on the outside and then my light orange strands, then my dark green, and then my brown. Okay, it took a minute to get those organized and untangled, but now as you can see, the colors are mirrored to each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my farthest left strand and then my second to left strand, just like I would do with your normal candy stripe bracelet, and I'm going to make a forwards knot with 2 fours. So I'm going to make 4, go up through the loop, pull it through, and slide it up to the top. Not quite all the way to the top because I want my first row to be kind of neat. And then I'm going to make the 4 again, go up through the loop that I made, pull, and tighten. Okay. Next I'm going to do, next I'm going to do my dark green. So I'm going to make the 4, pull it up through. This is the same as the other one. Just make 2 fours, forwards 4s on this strand with the light green, moving inwards. So lastly, I'm going to take my brown, make the forwards 4, go up through the loop, and pull, tighten, another 4, up through, and tighten. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to stop and I'm going to drop that light green in the middle. And I'm going to wait for a minute because now I'm going to work on this right side. So I'm going to take my farthest right color and my second to farthest right. So that'd be the light green and the light orange. So I'm going to actually make a backwards 4 around the light orange. That's how you make a backwards knot and how you're going to get your knots to move toward the center. So I'm going to take the green, I'm going to make a backwards 4 around this orange like this. And then I'm going to go up through this loop that I made, same as I would do for the forwards 4. Tighten it, and I still need a second one. So my backwards 4s don't exactly look like 4s, but trust me, that's what I'm doing. So I've just made 2 backwards 4s and I've tightened them up at the top. Okay, now my next color in order is the dark green. So I'm going to make a backwards 4, pull it up, and make another backwards 4, and pull it up to the top. Lastly, same thing on the brown. 1 backwards 4, pull it to the top, and in case you forgot, we're doing like this. There we go. Backwards 4, pull up through, and tighten. So that's going to get our 2 light green strings to the center. So now that we have both of those in the center, we're going to tie them onto each other. And it doesn't matter what combination of 4s you do for this one. I prefer to do 2 forwards 4s, but because they're the same color, it'll come out the same no matter what combination you do. So I'm going to tie 2 forwards 4s here and tighten it up in the middle. Okay, so now you can kind of see that I have a little V right here of knots, and that's what you want. That's how you get the chevron shape. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing, starting with the orange, which should be the color on the outside of both sides. So I'm going to make forwards knots coming this way, backwards knots coming this way, and then it doesn't matter what knot I make in the center because it'll come out the same way either way. So I'm going to zip through this really quick because it's the same as what I just did for this other row. Okay, I went ahead and zipped through 2 rows, but they're all the same. It's all the same as that first one I demonstrated. So just make sure you're using forwards fours when you're coming from the left and backwards fours when you're coming from the right. And then in the middle you can do either one as long as you do 2 of them. So I hope that made sense. Happy knotting, and I hope you make many chevron bracelets. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. I love you all.